What's the value in conducting a water use assessment? Because our water assessments have generally resulted in a 50% or greater savings in fresh water use. A big water savings in the plant means less water to be pumped from the well or municipal source. This allows for much smaller footprints for our treatment systems outside and lower operating costs overall. Additionally, the costs associated with regulations such as permits to take water are generally reduced when a facility uses less water and shows a good environmental ethic. Vegetable processing requires water to wash and often move products through the facility. By carefully measuring the water we use and using potable water only in key areas at the end of processes, we can reduce the amounts of fresh water used. The first soak or rinse of root vegetables can be done using recycled water. If product is moved using a flume, this can often replace parts of the washing sequence and acts as an effective recycling system.
Washing root vegetables to remove soil is a combination of water, gentle agitation, and some time. Generally, this is accomplished in a barrel washer. Vegetables in a barrel washer can be completely submerged, semi-submerged, or just sprayed. In each case, the product emerges clean after being gently tumbled. Like these carrots on the conveyor, the product is now clean and ready for sorting and grading. Product can be shipped in bulk, as in the case of potatoes, for further processing at potato chip plants. Or they can be bagged, sorted, and weighed for shipment to fresh markets. Sophisticated weighing equipment is used to ensure each bag meets proper weight requirements. An enormous amount of work goes into ensuring that a quality, clean product is ready for the consumer's table.
As part of the water assessment process, it's important to measure the water used. If the plant doesn't already have a water meter installed, an external water meter such as the one shown with sensors that clamp on the outside of the pipe can be used to measure the water use. A daily record or a week-long log can give a good picture of the overall water use through all phases of production cycle, including any washdown days. A rotometer or sight gauge is the best way to see how much water an individual machine is using. It is proven to be a key tool in our efforts to reduce water use inside the plant. A flow gauge like this one is the only way for an operator to know how much water their machine is using. This gives them the information they need to adjust the water flow to the minimum amount required to adequately wash the product. But one of the first steps in reducing the amount of water required in the plant actually starts in the field. The more dirt we can leave in the field, the less water we'll need in the plant. This also leaves nutrients like phosphorus in the field attached to the soil where they belong. Harvesting equipment should incorporate de-dirting conveyors that gently shake dirt off the product as it moves through the harvesting equipment and into the shipping bins. At the plant, de-dirting conveyors can shake more soil from the product as it moves from the storage bins to the first soak tank or tumbler. All of the soil and fine particles that are removed at this dry stage can be returned to the field or reused elsewhere without ever using any water.
Often, the only fresh, potable water required is for a final rinse. By using recycled water for early soaking and washing, and potable water at the end of the system, overall freshwater amounts can be drastically reduced. If product is flumed or floated into a barrel washer, this can reduce the need for water in the first section of the tumbler, reducing overall water usage. Recycling trays installed under the barrel washer reduce water use by 50% over systems that use fresh water in all stages of processing. Systems that incorporate a final spray bar in combination with recycling trays and tanks can reduce water use by 70% over systems that do not recycle at all. The rotometer or sight gauge is key to managing the water to any machine. It is the best way to measure, monitor, and manage water flow. There are many systems in use to wash root vegetables. The most efficient systems that incorporate dedirters, soak tanks, and make good use of recycling trays can operate on a mere 20% of the water required by systems that use fresh water at all washing stages. Reductions in water usage in the plant can have big bonuses when you move outside. Less water used means a far smaller treatment system, smaller physical footprint, and lower cost. The discharge may be more concentrated, but the lower flow allows smaller and cheaper treatment solutions. Water use assessments are important to plant operators and managers, giving them the information they need to make informed decisions. Ultimately, improving production efficiency, reducing water and resource use, and resulting in a more profitable, responsible business.
Farm and Food Care would like to thank the many vegetable processors in and around the Holland Marsh who participated in the WaterSmart Water Assessments program.